Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video, I'll be unboxing the latest VivoBook from Asus that also comes with a fingerprint scanner, and I'll also be doing a complete review. So guys, this is the laptop that I'm going to be unboxing in just a moment. It's a VivoBook 14 with the model number X409FA. This laptop is available in two colors and we have the slate grey color. So guys, here's the box. On the front it says "In search of incredible." On one side we have Asus branding and on another side we have some specifications. On the back we have the complete specifications along with the pricing information. On the box it's priced at 57,999 rupees and right now it's being sold on Amazon at 44,990 rupees. Now let's open it up and here we have it. VivoBook inside this cloth bag. Now let's just put that aside. Next we have some documentation and a small box that says hard disk kit. Inside it we have a hard disk shock dampening gear to protect your hard disk from bumps and shocks. This is the first time I'm looking at something like this. Next we have the power adapter, which is actually quite small. Now let's come back to the laptop. Let me just deal with this cloth bag. And here we have it, this pretty cool looking VivoBook. On the product page, Asus did say it was lightweight. I really doubted that, but holding this laptop in hand makes it feel really lightweight. It just weighs 1440 grams. Now let's open up the laptop. And here we go. This is how the new VivoBook looks like with a nice matte finish with a full-size keyboard. Now let's have a quick physical overview and check out the complete specifications. Now the top lid of this laptop is made of plastic. There is no flashy design or metallic brush finish. It's just neat and clean. But on the inside, sides of this lid are reinforced for side impact protection. Now once we open the lid, we are greeted with a beautiful 14-inch display with Full HD resolution with 77.5% screen to body ratio. Below that we get a full-size keyboard, there's no number pad, and the keys have 1.4mm key travel, which is pretty normal. Now this is the trackpad with a fingerprint scanner on the top right corner. And this is a pretty good addition. Now for the sides, on the right side it has two LED lights for status indication, micro SD card slot, 3.5mm audio jack, two USB 2.2 ports, and a Kensington lock. On the left side it has a charging port, USB Type-C port, a HDMI port, and finally a USB 3.2 port. On the back side it has a cutout on one side, probably for an air inlet. On the front it is completely plain with a bit of a cutout to pull the laptop lid. Now this back panel is made of plastic but has a nice texture to it. You also get an exhaust vent, 4 rubber feet on all sides for a bit of elevation and grip, and towards the bottom corners we have speakers on either side. Now once we remove this back panel, we get to see a reinforced chassis on the inside for some extra protection. Now back to the laptop. Over here we have the speaker followed by I/O ports, charging port, here's the SSD, fan for cooling, other ports, again another speaker, hard disk slot which is empty right now. Here's where you need to use that hard disk case. Next we have a huge battery, and finally there's only one RAM slot on this laptop, so you can't upgrade your RAM without removing this one. Now for the internal specifications, this laptop supports an Intel Whiskey Lake Core i5 processor with the model number 8265U. It also comes with Intel's integrated graphics 620, 8GB of LPDDR4 RAM, and 512GB of SSD. It will be running Windows 10 Home Edition right out of the box. Now as for battery, it is a 32 Wh battery, and according to Asus, it can get charged up to 60% in just 49 minutes. Above the display, we also have the camera for some video calls. Now let's check out the review. In terms of design, there isn't anything flashy. It's just a plain, simple and a pretty sleek laptop. In the same price segment, we have Asus TUF series laptops and other gaming laptops, but they all look very bulky when you compare them with this VivoBook. From initial impressions, it looks as if the laptop is made just with the plastic, but as I've shown you earlier, it has been reinforced pretty well to give it some drop protection. Now just like most laptops, we can't open the laptop lid with just one hand. We can do it with Asus ZenBooks, but not with this one. And that's something I miss on this laptop. Now for the keyboard, it feels pretty good to type. I miss the numpad, but it's not a big deal. There are other variants of the same laptop that comes with backlit keyboard, and that would be a better pick if you use your laptop mostly at night or in poor lighting conditions. Trackpad is sufficiently large and has a very smooth surface area. It is pretty responsive and Microsoft gestures work without any issues. In some of the previous laptops that I've reviewed, I've seen trackpad having a wobbling issue, but I didn't have any such issues with this laptop. Now on the top right corner of the trackpad, we have a fingerprint scanner. It is pretty fast and accurate, and it is something every laptop should have. Now the display on this laptop is pretty good. It has smaller bezels all around and Full HD resolution. It's pretty sharp, viewing angles are good, and color reproduction is pretty decent. It also comes with a matte finish to prevent glare. Now these are the speakers. There are just two and they are faced downwards, but they sound pretty good. They're not super loud, but definitely usable in a smaller silent room. Here's a quick preview. Now when it comes to performance, everything is snappy and pretty responsive. I didn't notice any lag or any major issue. Whenever I open the lid, it just wakes up in an instant. Well, not exactly, but it's pretty fast. Most of the credit definitely goes to the SSD. By the way, this laptop has just 512GB of storage and there is an empty hard disk slot. So I suggest you to install all your applications on the C drive or the SSD. You can always add in a hard disk, which is pretty cheap. Now for gaming, this laptop is definitely not a good choice. I tried playing PUBG in the lowest graphic settings and it was pretty bad. Obviously, it's not a good choice for heavy games. Now finally, battery life is pretty good. For normal usage like mails, messages, socials, a bit of YouTube videos, this laptop can easily give you 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, depending upon your usage. So guys, to conclude, if you're not into gaming and you want something very light, sleek and comfortable, say like a MacBook or a MacBook Air, I can definitely recommend you this laptop. For gamers and power-hungry users, check out Asus TUF series laptops or the ROG series laptops. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think about this laptop? Do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this laptop or if you want to know more information about it, link for that is in the description. Do check it out. If you have any questions or want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.